Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm heading out right now to the workshop. Let's go. I'm right here in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Let's go, let's go. No, get ready with me. Sorry. Testing mic, testing the mic. Okay. Hi. You found it.
Yeah,
That's good. Works, works.
how are you?
Good. A lot of stairs, huh?
A lot of times.
Chat.
Chat is out
I saw her. I saw.
cannot climb. I think just
And it's a lot of stairs.
small.
Ah,
Oh.
works, works.
Good to see you. See Lagos face.
Really Lagos face.
Yeah.
Chat, chat,
How
chat, chat. Come give me a hug. It wasn't a lot of stairs. You know, it's not a lot of stairs. It's so good to see you. How are you? Mm-mm. What did you say? Really? What did I do?
Why upstairs?
But the stairs was not even a lot. Was it a lot of stairs?
Oh, you
This is our beautiful chat in the house. And a rookie. You guys are going to be on YouTube today.
Like seriously.
Uh-huh.
We're ready now.
Ready.
Give it to them.
How to?
Prof. When is prof?
I claim it in Jesus' name. Amen. 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 Me, who am I? It's so good to see you. Rookie. It's good, not bad.
It's
Let
nice.
me move this fan. Can you feel the fan? Is it okay?
Don't worry.
Who, me? No. Just a. Rejoice! How are you, honey?
Let's do that.
How are you? Good to see you. Longest time. This is Rejoice. Rejoice in the building. Our lovely Rejoice. Okay. No, I'm just recording.
Okay.
I'm introducing you guys to our YouTube family.
Wow.
This is Rookie. Just in case you see yourself on YouTube tomorrow. No. I tried my life. I didn't even know YouTube I thought you needed a certain amount of subscribers before you could go live on YouTube. And I tried it out and I went live and I turned it off immediately because I mean I wasn't doing anything. I was just testing it out. But then the network was so bad, it just kept cutting off, and I just when I was in Lagos. So I just did the recording. I said that one is more reliable. At least I know it's going to.
Okay, you had the one in Lagos.
I've not posted it on YouTube yet. I know I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if vlog is for me. She does a good job. She's always posting on this Facebook. Or she's selling this, she's doing that. But me, I sit down, I just do my recording, boom, post. Compared to yeah.
So you don't need the whole.
There you go, yeah. And for the first time in Lagos, that's when I did the whole, what did you just call it? Jaga, jaga, jaga. So it's taking me, yeah, so I'm like, I'm enjoying.
You want to be monetized at the end of the day, which of course should be part of your plan. You
Amen.
must do the jaga 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 because that's what people are looking for. That's why you see all the comments. People are looking for this. If you're just like this, people get bored. Yeah, so sometimes you do it, add with some captions, here, as you're doing swiping here, whatever.
She said the same thing the other day.
Like when you're talking about the point, you swipe, with your fingers, a write-up comes up like a caption, then the other side, sometimes your head, and then something comes up too. I know you'll be able to handle all that.
I love the confidence.
It's an app that does it.
The
No.
editing.
It's editing.
I'm working on it. That's why I always remind them. I say I'm new on YouTube.
Exactly.
So the business aspect of it, we are bringing slowly there and talking about it there. And I always remind them. I'm trying to be like you. Remind them that I'm learning on YouTube.
Of subscribers before you can monetize.
I don't know. Facebook they say 5,000 or 10,000. Me, I'm on 14,000, but they've not started paying me anything. I think you have to. There are some certain things you also need to do, and then some certain kind of things that you shouldn't post. Most times people you just want to copy people's work and go and post and go and post. Like of recent, it has been telling me that I can now go for subscribe for ads. That's like people they'll start running ads on my page and they start. I don't know the thing, but it's there. I keep seeing them giving me notification. Apply for this for stars. I don't know anything about it for now. I'll show you.
Yeah, I was just gonna say she sees it.
I'm going to do the market work.
She
I'm
works
always
so
getting
hard.
a lot of congratulations from Facebook. Like I can engage people.
Yeah.
I bring people to conversations. Like that. They always send all those to me, telling me to even celebrate. I should do a celebration post. But the other steps to go, I don't know. So let's do. Once your guests come now, but for now, let me show
You guys are my guests. When my guests come, you guys are my special guests. Even if it was only you here, even if it was just
you
you
have
here.
people that signed that.
That's the issue.
Nigerians are not used
They-
to that.
yeah, there
Like,
you
today I
go.
realized that I did not even register. I'm still coming. I don't
There you
register
go.
today.
So I have no idea if it's just gonna be two of. If it's just two of you, then the three of us will sit down
Rejoice
here.
is here too.
Oh yeah,
I kept asking her for her email so that I would just sign up for her.
it's
You
okay.
know what? I don't know what is her email address. I don't know the password.
The registration form was just to give me an idea
of
how
the
many
number of
people will be
people are
here, and I can get some
Okay, Rejoice, bring
information,
lip
their
gloss
contact
now. Come now,
information,
bring lip
what
gloss.
exactly they need. Who wants lip gloss?
Yeah, I want to. You not introduce me now, so I want to look good.
Okay, for the special introduction.
That's
Special
You took her
introduction.
close to the camera and said, "Oh, this is her."
Okay.
So Kanandi,
Okay, we're gonna do special introduction. YouTube and copyright. I was playing music, but I had to stop the music because you can't post a video on YouTube and the music is going in the background. Yeah, so I've been trying to. That's why I have not posted that Lagos video. There's a lot of music, so here I'm trying to. They cut the music and just play something over it. So it's like
what
okay.
you do? No, but they need to hear what you say.
Yeah,
You
this
know,
is
to
better.
mute it when you're on live. That's one thing I know I do.
Okay.
That's why most times when you see people on live, they just mute. When they just get to where there's music, they quickly mute it.
Okay.
So, but you can also tell them, okay, you guys, I'm moving to where there's going to be, music, and because of copyright, blah blah blah, I'm going, mute, so that they are still waiting for you
Right.
to come out of that.
I know they'll be able to hear. They can hear you and I clearly.
Now,
Rejoice. How are you? He's doing
We
good.
rejoice on his Muiwa every day.
He's
She will
doing
even
fine.
ask me, how is he? Has he grown? Is he okay? Is he? She's always asking for Muiwa.
He's
She,
doing
in
good.
fact, she always says she wants to see Muiwa.
Aw.
She was even asking that if he sees her, will you remember her?
He'll remember you, don't worry.
After a while, maybe not immediately. That's what I told her. I said, you've been gone for so long. So it will take him a little time to figure it out. It's in the yellow bag, the side pocket.
Rooks.
Yeah.
Now let's do your introduction. Why she's glossing up?
So my introduction.
Her introduction. Why
I
you're
thought you
glossing
had
up?
done that now.
No,
You
did
don't
I?
close
Did,
that time.
oh, okay. So you're doing. Oh, I haven't done yours.
Yes,
Oh,
you
that's
don't
why.
rejoice. It's
Oh yeah.
me.
Oh, sorry.
That's how I am.
Chat is.
That's how Amy calls me.
Chat.
She does not say it two
I have
times.
to say it twice. Once. Doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right. Let me say it once. Fine girl.
I know.
Mm-mm.
No pimple.
No pimple.
For you, fine girl with dimple.
Where is it? Where is the dimple? I didn't know I had one. Brooks, how's your day?
Ready.
Okay. Hopefully we're clear enough. Okay, did you?
You did now.
Oh. Here's our lovely chat. Hi
everyone. Good afternoon.
She's a serious, this is a businesswoman. She's everywhere. Port Harcourt today, Kaduna tomorrow, Lagos, Abuja, she's everywhere. She will sell you anything.
Thank you for that. Hi everyone.
And she's gracing us with her presence today.
I'm here for Amy. Next step on the rising.
Amen. That's good. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-mm. So what's new? Nothing. Oh, okay. I'm here. The form that we filled out or I asked to fill out is so I know exactly what the needs are. Like I. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Eric, so maybe we should stay here. That way we can just, in case it's just the four of us today, I think there may be one more person. Come, Rejoice, come this way. No, you're perfect there. There we go.
Next step.
Rejoice. No, she's. Can you see?
I can see her.
Don't worry, I'll cut it. So my people know we are new. We are brand new. So take us as we are. Okay, so this is for you. Who's gonna tell us a little bit about themselves, what you're into? Do you wanna do any business? Or are you just trying to figure it out? I call it the dreaming stage or the dreaming. Sometimes you started something and you're trying to figure out what to do next. Sometimes you want to do that business, but you're not even sure where to start or how to start. That is how I can help. What do you want to do? See, I have a mic for you. I mean, just wee. So this is not. Yeah, it's not a serious something. If I could do this in the living room, I would have done this in the living room. But it's just when it comes to work, when it comes to business, I like to be a professional. I like to I like to make sure I'm delivering what you expect. It may not be exactly what you expect, but if I came here in my pajama pants and t-shirt and I say, hey, you're not even like, what is happening? What's going on? But even if I came here and I'm selling water and I'm selling whatever I'm selling, I'll let you know I'm selling this water and the presentation and everything is what it is because. Yeah. More professional. Yeah. I'm glad that you were able to make it. I did see your registration form. And branding is so important because sometimes you go into a store or a business and you want to buy this water. And as far as they're concerned, you need water. You already have your money ready. So they don't have to be nice to you. They feel they don't have to be polite. Just take your water and go. So there is no need for that. But I'll go to this other store that gave me that awesome customer service and smile and this and that. You look forward to going back. And, it's an experience. You're not just at the end of the day. We're not just selling product. We're not just selling service. You're selling a whole experience, and they're coming back and back for that because you're not the only one selling the computer. You're not the only one selling the shoe or selling the clothes. So at the end of the day, it's just presentation. So we want to learn more about how we can do that. If there are some steps you're taking, we can help with networking and helping brand and package the product and the service. We don't want to talk about packaging ourselves because that has nothing to do with the product and service. But then again, we want to make sure we are delivering what we say we're going to deliver. If I'm going to be selling hair, it has to be quality hair. I can't come here and beg you to buy hair and it's terrible. It's a terrible product, and I'm still trying to sell it to you. One or two, you don't wear wigs, and I'm trying to sell it to you. So I am, I am blabbing. I want to hear more from you guys. What you're doing, what you're up to, and how we can work together, and how we can help do things together. Business is for everybody. Some people say, oh, business is not for me. I'm not into business, but it's for everybody because business is finding a solution to a problem. That's all businesses or being an entrepreneur is here's a problem and find a solution. So if I'm thinking about doing a business tomorrow, all I have to do is just walk around and see what's going on here, what's the need, and then I see the need and say, ooh, the school doesn't have a school bus. Let me try and write them up and provide, this service to them or so it's just meeting a need. So I just want to hear more from you, wonderful, wonderful people. What your take is on business or work. Are you a 9 to 5 person or you rather do business? There are some people that like the 9 to 5. And that was never for me. I couldn't do that. I would have been fired every single time somebody hired me. Because some people do a good job balancing it, but I can't with family and whatnot. It can be a challenge, and I knew it wasn't for me. Finishing school, trying to find a job, like where's the work? We're looking for the work, but no work. Now we have to create the work. I try not to wait for opportunity. I just see how I can take it. I grab it here. If, it's not working out, it's okay. On to the next. I mean, it's part of growing and learning. And, we'll make mistakes. But I want to hear, like, what you're up to and what you're doing. Like, oh no, business is not for me. I rather do this. Oh yeah, business is for me. I want to do this. How can I do that? Who's gonna go first? I have two mics. I told you guys this mic is gonna be going to somebody. And one of the ladies here. We're waiting for one more person. It's gonna be 5 of us tonight, so this afternoon I think. So I have popcorn, cookies, cupcakes, and some cold water. So help yourself. Who's gonna go first? Yeah. It's me, Rejoice. There's nobody else here. And this is exactly what I hoped for. That this would just be like, we're in the house, Rejoice, and we're just talking about work. Okay? Your auntie likes work. Your auntie likes to talk about work. I enjoy talking about work. I was 16 when I got my first job. I've been working full time since I was 16. So when it comes to work, I like to work. I don't like if I'm idle, I just feel like I'm wasting time. Since I was 16, I would go to secondary school, I'll come back, I'll go to work, I come back, I'll do homework. Sometimes I'll take my textbooks to work and I can, study and do this at work. So yeah, sometimes. So I've always been used to being on my toes. I'm done officially. Who wants to say something? Oh, it's gonna be short and brief.
Okay, let's
Nothing
set the
nothing
stage.
serious. We're just what do you think about work, business, good, bad, oh advantages,
No, no, work is
disadvantages,
good. Work
you
is part
know?
of life. Work is part of living. The day you stop working is the day you stop dying. You start dying, you know. So work is part of living. But business, when it comes to this our terrain, Nigeria, business is
Oh, this is
you
good.
know, starting fresh is a bit of what the words to describe it.
Take your time. You find the
Instead
word.
of okay, it's a little challenging. It's challenging starting business over here. But for me personally, I've not really been in business. I've not really done something on my own. I've worked 9 to 5, but presently I've been thinking of working remotely, globally, remotely, and then breaking into the tech world, you know. And I'm open to learn everything about business, just gaining hands-on knowledge, to start off. I know that business is the way out. Nobody becomes a billionaire working 9 to 5. Business is the way to build lasting wealth. Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
I agree.
Mhm.
When you get into IT and you're doing that, would you rather work remotely for someone or would you try and start up something? Now I'm into IT, I know how to do the
No, I'm
database
open. I'm open.
processing, all of that. Let me try and do that for
No, there's a lot of consulting in
independently.
that uh,
Yeah.
in that area. There's a lot of consulting. I'm open to both consulting and the working. With experience. For the now, I'm looking to gain more experience because it's a new area I'm stepping into. I've been in the education industry quite for 15 years, for some time now. So I'm getting to the tech, and it's like a new terrain. More, I'm learning. I'm a fast learner, and I'm learning. You know, but I'm open to all of it, both consulting, working, having customers. You know,
Clients,
yes,
amen,
clients.
amen.
I'm becoming.
Okay,
You
that,
know,
that that's really nice. I
mm,
mean, IT is always going to be there.
yeah.
An accountant, you need an IT guy, the hospitals,
Mm-hmm.
all of the businesses. It's going to be useful one way or the other. So,
Yeah.
very promising. Wish you the best.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got it.
Okay, you just pull it up. I've pressed something. I hope
No,
I'm
you're
not.
good. Rejoice, rejoice.
Yes, ma.
Mm-mm. I want to hear your take on work and business. Or just hearing everyone out.
Okay. Like, let me just say that I've not really like started my own business, but very soon I'll soon start. So I'm a caterer, cooking. I cook, maybe occasional and birthday, anything, trade fair. So I always do that. But I'm looking for maybe a restaurant, like to start my own business, to start selling. So that's
So when you get the restaurant, then you start selling at the
yes, I'll
restaurant.
start selling
So
food and other things.
food business is always promising because we have to eat every day, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And considering you do a lot of cooking at home, don't wait till that shop comes before you start doing that.
Yes, I'm not waiting for the shop to come. Anyone order,
You
I
were
will
able,
just make
make
the
for
food
them.
for the person and deliver to the person.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you telling people that you cook? How do we know you cook? How do we find Rejoice? Rejoice
Okay.
is in Port Harcourt. We want to find you. You cook. We're in town. We want that your delicious fried rice. Rejoice made me fried rice for my birthday. Fried rice and some nice pepper chicken.
Yes,
So we
ma'am.
want to make this food. We need to call Rejoice so that she
Yes.
can hook us up.
Yes, ma'am.
Where do you have your information? Do we find it somewhere
Let me just say,
particular?
Instagram.
Yeah, on
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, I'm Instagram. You can find me there. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, we'll get your information.
Thank you.
Mm. Thank you, Rejoice.
You're
There's a
welcome.
clip on the top part.
Give to and training. Back for me. Is that what you want?
All right, because she knows you're next. She knows you're next. So we have IT support,
IT, data analysis,
data
support,
analysis, support,
email support,
email support,
phone support,
phone
chat support.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And we have a upcoming emerging caterer right here who cooks here in Port Harcourt. And I've tasted her food; it's delicious.
Wow.
We just can cook.
Really?
She's a good cook.
That's nice.
She's a good cook. And over to the lady
Yeah.
who I say sells everything. Chats. I can't call her name once. It doesn't sound right. So I have to say it twice. Welcome, Miss Chat.
Thank you.
The floor is yours.
Is it too high?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So just okay.
Okay.
Okay, hi everyone. Like she already introduced me, my name is Chat. You can call me Chat Musa. I've actually been in business for so many years. Actually, I am a trained teacher, that's like a classroom teacher. I've taught in several schools. I do curriculums also for schools. I've acted as a head of school. I've served as a head teacher in so many schools. But at some point, I had to choose, between family and then being all out there. And I think I settled, for something that was going to make me available, for my family, especially that my son, that's my youngest son, that's my last child, was struggling at a time with academics. So, being that I was a teacher, I couldn't afford all the expensive, home lessons, and I decided to resign so I can have time for my son. So that's how I rekindled, the business aspect of me. Because truly, I've started business like many, many, many years back. In fact, right from childhood, I can trace it to as far back as when I was about 7, 8 years old. Yes, I buy these small, small house snacks. I would sell in our quarters then. It's a quarters, a government quarters. My mom used to be a teacher while my dad was a civil servant. They are late now, of blessed memory. So I will buy those small, small snacks, in a nearby, neighboring small, area around me. I'll come back to the quarters and sell. And then in primary school too, I'll take to school, put in my bag. After break, that's during break period, you see children just gathered around me. I will sell and go back home. Then when I entered secondary school, I also went to a boarding school. So anytime we're on holiday, I'll go buy drinks like minerals in crates, sometimes have crates, I will sell, make gain,
buy one full crate, put in the fridge. You just hear people knocking at every time. Bang, 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 bang. You want to buy me now? I'll come out and sell. So I've actually started business that quite, young. I went to university. I continued. In fact, the first time I ever traveled outside Nigeria, my parents were not aware. Oops, my parents were not aware at all. But I knew that once I got to Lagos, I decided to give my mom a call from a phone booth. And I was just like, I can hear your voice far, far. I had to open up to her because of the way we were brought up. I said, actually, I'm in Lagos. I'm going to Cotonou. My mom shouted. She was like, how would you do that? After all, she scolded, and then she told me, well, I'm going for a good cause. She said, go, my child. God will bless you. God will take you and bring you back safely. But please, next time, do not try this kind of adventure. And that's how I found myself in Cotonou. Before you know it, I extended from Cotonou, went to Accra. At some point, Accra was like, I go into Accra in the morning with the morning flight and come back with evening flight. Well, that's just the background. But I love business so much because business gives me the time that I need, for myself, for my family. But I noticed that it's like I'm just moving like within a circle. I've been thinking about it of recent. I'm always seeing myself, still looking for money out there to put into the business. I'm always looking around again to put into the business. So I've looked at it that there's actually something wrong. There's something wrong. It's not as if I don't know where the problem is. I know where the problem is. But I'm telling myself that I'm starting all over again. That's why I'm here, to see, where help can come. Let me get to know where am I getting it wrong? Where do I need to, make up? Is it shop? By the way, I'm into sales. I'm into buying and selling. That's what I do. But of late, I don't know how to say it. Some people that are like the church people, sorry, please, nobody should, drag me. Uh-huh.
We don't do that on this
Once you start talking, they'll tell you, don't say that, don't you're rebuking it, don't say that. But for me, it's reality. People are more hungry in Nigeria, and the aspect of business I do, it's clothing, more of clothing, and we all know how the market is. I've been known for standards, and I really do not want to compromise my standard. That's the truth. I want to be known as that person that when you go to them, I mean, you've supplied me before now. You brought stuff for me from the US. So I've had people that will tell me, oh, we're bringing it in from the US. Do you know somehow, if I don't know that you live there or you actually go there, I won't buy from you. I really want those things, from there. I want the quality. I don't even want the ones that go to China Street in America. I've never been to America before, but I know they will tell you there's one street is China production for blah, 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 blah. I just want to sell quality. But now, Nigeria now, quality is money. The exchange rates are not smiling. In fact, I have a lot of goods that are tied down, money tied down, big money, not small money. So I see myself like running around all the time, like to look for more money, put into the business. Like what she said from the beginning. I'm almost like selling everything. And believe me, if you tell me today, chat, come and supply us POO, POOP from Soccerways, I bet you see me in your Soccerways digging. So anywhere that money can come, that is legit. Anywhere money can come out that is legit, I am in there. There's nothing I've not done. I've tried because I sell to family and friends. I actually don't own a shop. So I'm even thinking now, should I own a shop? Is one of the reasons I'm here today. I'm somebody that also loves to travel. And I believe that if you want to own a shop and you're not going to be available, how do you do that? But I hear people also tell me that if you really cannot leave your shop, to go and do one or two things, that means you've not started business because you've not sorted and aligned all modalities rightly, that then you've not started. I don't know how true that is.
I mean, getting help is hard. I've owned a shop here in Nigeria, in Abuja, and you're buying all these things, you're putting it in the shop. I had somebody there at the shop, but then again, you go there every day and it's like, oh, we didn't sell anything. Oh, we didn't sell anything. And the whole month, that person gets paid
Mm-hmm.
for not selling anything.
Mm-hmm.
She's not being paid on commission. So whether she sells or not, it really does not bother her.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a problem for me because she did not put in
Effort.
the effort to just go in there. And I mean, I had that place for like 3 years, and when I saw it wasn't doing good, I had to close it. And that's why selling products for me
No,
it's
no.
like it's a no. I'm not selling any clothes, I'm not selling any shoes, except someone is specific and say, okay, I want to buy so, send me the money. This is how much this thing is. I will buy it for you. I've done that with electronics before, but it has to be straight up front, and definitely 101% I will deliver. But in case of let me buy this and sell, because I can't ask you for you pay for something or you buy something. Now I'm begging you for my money.
Money.
So it looks like
It doesn't make sense
yeah,
at
and
all.
I've been there before, and it's such an uncomfortable position.
Sometimes
give
you
me my
lose
money.
friends,
Yeah,
you lose
and you lose
friendship,
friends along the
relationships.
way. Relying on family and friends is awesome, it's great, but that should not even be your first start.
Mm.
The help will come from strangers that you don't
Exactly.
even
And
know.
do you
Those
know,
are the people that you
do
want
you
to
know, Amy,
focus.
do you know what most of these sales boys and girls do in the shop? Let me tell you a story, and I think maybe that's one of the things that is really scaring me. So when you started, you are like, she's in Abuja today. Yes, over time I've built, clientele, in Abuja, Kaduna, Jos, and sometimes I just feel I want to have like that closeness with them. Like today, where I was somewhere where I stayed to sell, and then a lady called, asking for Crocs. And in my mind, I'm like, these people, they won't call me. It's when I leave Kaduna, they all start calling, we want to buy this, we want to buy this. But all along, I've been saying, I'm in Kaduna, oh, I'm about to go. Nobody is saying anything. Then I'm in Port Harcourt, and the calls are just coming
From Kaduna.
from Kaduna asking for these items. But then I've told myself, because for the past 2 years, I've been struggling. So I told myself that no, I'm not bringing in anything again. I'm not looking for money anywhere again. I want to push out what I have on ground. Amy,
That's a good plan.
I have goods over 9 million on ground. Goods, just goods, over 9 million naira on ground. So why do I go about looking for money outside? Sometimes with interest, I realize that it's not making sense anymore. In fact, today someone came there. I was like, when are you restocking shoes? I almost got offended, but I had to remember. They say a customer is always right, right? I now had to tell him. I say, Oga, everything where they here, I want to sell them. Oh. Let me push them out. Then I can, restock, again. And something I saw that happened. You know what these people do, and I think that's the reason why I love going for unique things. Like luxury items. I'm not saying that even the luxury items they cannot be replaced, but it's more difficult to replace luxury items. So for your girl, you were even lucky, I would say, that they only tell you they've not sold.
I'm not sold.
So do you know what they do right now? Most of these sales girls.
I can bet. I can guess already. Go ahead.
Okay. When they sell, they will go back to the market, buy it back, and replace it in your shop.
So you're counting.
Then, okay, now to you are saying you've taken stock of your goods. Yeah, you've taken stock. When you come back in the next 1 month to take stock again, you see that, okay, 5 pens, 1, 2, 3, is complete. 5 stockings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, is complete. But in the actual sense, they are selling and going back to the market to replace them and keep back in your shop, for you. Which sometimes they might even get like the imitation of the original thing you've kept there. It's just like this lac socks. We know that there's the one produced in China. There are the ones that come directly from Turkey. Yes, it may be China producing, but they do not produce they produce a better quality. Just like we know they also make for the UK, they make for the US. So according to your specifications, it may carry the same name,
Do you understand? And then you come back to your shop to take stock, and then you see that everything is intact. But in the actual sense, they'll be selling and replacing your products. What do you do at this point? And then we're saying, okay, have a shop. Like I've had a lot of people chat, instead of all this money is spent going on for trade fairs. And truly, truly, I've been looking at it. What if, in business, we must talk about risks. What if really, God forbid, nothing is going to happen to me, but truly, truly, it can happen, because there are people also that have prayed and it happened. So should there anything that happened that I cannot make it physically to that shop? What happens? Does that mean that the business goes down? You see where we're talking about, like having people, training people, like that will have the same vision, as you. I know it's very difficult to do that, with like buying and selling, even in production, So, but you see, these are what some of these sales boys and sales. I had someone that they did that to her, like somebody I know personally, and this lady was selling thrift. So it's even difficult to replace thrift, like exact thing in thrift. But how many of your items can you know in your head? You just know that when you are taking stock, 10 leggings, and you are writing 10 leggings. Do you know? And you cannot also do away with your supplier not having contact completely with your workers, with your sales boys and sales girls. Because sometimes you are not around, they come to deliver to them. You have to give them their phone numbers to reach to them when they get to the shop when you are not there. So sometimes she even sends this guy to the shop. When he picks and he comes to the shop, her girl will look at it and say, okay, we need this in the shop. They'll pick by their own hand. So some of these items, they have the first hand, information. They are the first to see it even before you come to see it. Do you know how she caught them? Somebody that bought went home, he didn't size the child, and they were coming to make a refund or something or exchange, and then it happened that she was in the shop, and she somehow engaged the lady and found out that the lady had bought something of about maybe 60 something thousand on the day she came, and on her record, the shop record, they sold about 3,000 naira on that very day. What do you do in such cases? Because sometimes I want to overflog myself. I keep feeling, is it because I don't have a shop? Is that why? Is that why it's like that? Is that why? What do I do? What's actually the best way? That's why I'm here. For each of my businesses, I love them dearly. I'm into brand new children's clothes, brand new children's clothes. I believe they are that special, so I want to give them just brand new, children's clothes. There's something about wearing new clothes. There's this belonging, sense of belonging, that it gives you, that confidence it gives, to you as an individual. I'm not saying that we shouldn't do thrift. Thrift is fine. I wear them, I buy for my kids. But there are special occasions that you just want to do the new ones. You understand? So that is what I want. But they are now so pricey. How do I go about it? You are buying one t-shirt. I'm not talking of like the big, big names. You are buying one t-shirt already at maybe almost $6, $4. Before it comes to you to Nigeria, how much are you going to sell? How much are you going to sell them? And then I decided to introduce, and I noticed that people are after the food. That's when I introduced kuli kuli. And so it's my kuli kuli business I'm here for. I want to grow my kuli kuli business with next step. I want to see where the kuli kuli business can go. Because since people are after edibles, so I'm doing kuli kuli now. So I believe that with time, maybe I can introduce everything that has to do with groundnut, the paste, the end product, of groundnut, But for now, is the kuli kuli. What is it called in English? Kuli kuli.
Let's see, peanut butter crunch. I don't know. Peanut crunch. Peanut crunch. Is this crunchy? And it's not.
So,
Kuli is delicious.
So with the kuli kuli oil for now, before I can introduce, other things. So I want to brand this business. I want to grow this business. I want this business to get to that level where it will have NAFDAC registration, and then even, what's that other label for abroad people? In Nigeria it's NAFDAC, but
The registration.
yes, there's something
there's a special name they call it, just like we have NAFDAC. There's a certain name they use for things
For
they
the
export,
number?
that they
Oh, okay.
export, outside, Nigeria. So I would also want to get that as
Okay.
well. So I'm here. Let's forget about maybe other things. I will learn, the tips and try to apply.
Yeah.
But I'm here for kuli business. So I'm coming here as a starter.
In regards to the legality of global selling, I haven't done any global selling. But when
Okay.
it comes to selling a product and service in America, yes,
Okay.
I am. I've had over 10 years experience doing that. So
Okay.
I can do that in America. Or next step that is, see, next step is registered as next step
Yeah, so and
with
we're
the
here.
legal department here in Nigeria, but also has a branch in the US.
Okay.
But then again, my suggestion would be before you think about trying to go global, to
Okay.
send this kuli there, which is awesome, is great. You try to find a little stores here that you can supply first.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I would do if I'm selling meat pie and I know this lady has a drink shop.
Mm.
I would try to convince her to supply her meat pie.
Mm.
If I'm selling a
Are you
meat pie for
listening?
500
This is your
naira,
this is your part
I
she's talking
have
about.
to I have to find a way to put my meat pie in her shop.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to give out free stuff. I mean, my business experience, I have done a lot of free work.
Just
Work
like you are
that,
doing today.
yeah,
Thank you.
I've done a
Thank
lot
you, by
of
the way,
free.
Amy.
You're welcome. You're
Mm-hmm.
welcome. I love work and I love business.
Mm-hmm.
Starting a home care agency over 10 years ago, it was a case of going to their homes. You are there for an hour, you're there for 5 hours, and you're gonna do the work for free
Mm.
sometimes. You're going to, because at the end of the day you have to spend money to make money. I
Yes.
can't just go to the work first day and say, okay, I'm doing all of this, I do this, okay, I need to be paid. So investing that time as a business owner, time is the one thing you have a lot of. So
Mm.
if you want to talk business here to 9 p.m., I'm available. When it
Mm.
comes to running your business, you have a lot of time compared to money.
Mm.
We don't have money. You know, you have a lot of time, so you want to just do that. You spend a lot of money buying making the kuli, making all of that. But before I decide to make this thing big, I want to blow, even print out the label. Let's talk to Basira at the
Mm.
corner there and see, can I supply you 10 meat pie every week? But then you have to make it a win-win for her. If she
Mm.
tells you I can only sell the meat pie for 20 naira, then you have to make sure that however you're making the meat pie, it's costing you only 10 naira or 15 naira to make it. Because she's gonna sell it for only 20 naira. So that way, if she sells it for 20 naira, she's probably buying it from you for 15 naira. So she's making 5 naira. So that's why I say it's a win-win for both of you.
Mm.
It cannot just, you can't be greedy about just trying to get your
Mm.
profit there. And it took me years before I got my first client. So I didn't just start the business and the first 6 months I just thought, oh, that'll be it. No, it took years for for that first client to come. And I took a picture of that first check, the
Mm.
first hour, and I was excited because I knew it was just the beginning of something wonderful. So if I blab about myself, that would be the best thing I will do.
Mm.
Then you cannot start doing the branding. You
Yeah.
go in there, then tell her, if you know somebody else that wants to put the meat pie in their shop, who want to do a little referral, then it will encourage her. Oh, wait a minute, instead of buying it from her for 15, if I refer somebody else, she's gonna sell it to me for 13. Or
Mm.
she's gonna sell it to me for 12.
Mm.
It's going to encourage her to
To
keep the meat
bring
pie there,
mm.
and it's going to encourage her to even bring somebody else. She's
else.
not getting anything from it, so why bring you customers or why bring you anybody? She's even getting more by referring somebody else. So you want to keep in mind that you want to make sure you have somebody that you're buying your flour from at a very cheap price, or you're buying your butter from at a cheap price. That way you don't end up making it for 20 naira, and at the end of the day, in the spirit of trying to get it out there, you're wasting your money because then kind of takes away from it. So just keep that in mind. Try to find all the people selling things around you. I try to get it out there. If it's a soup you're selling, I wish I can cook over the weekend. That is something that I know a lot of families, moms, dads need in my community, in my area, because I am one of the moms too. Instead of spending the entire weekend cooking, you've been busy with work, kids Monday through Friday, you just want that person to just bring that soup, stew, jollof rice, meat pie, and just deliver to you, Friday evening. And you don't have to sit in the kitchen, be in the kitchen 3, 4 hours cooking. And before you know it, that mom is telling somebody else. And every Friday, you're delivering 2 liters of soup to this family, and delivering 2 liters of soup to this family, and you're cooking, cooking. And just remember to keep that relationship with your vendor at the market, wherever you're buying your tomato. That way, it's consistent. Your price is consistent. You're not selling your 2 liters of soup for 20,000 naira, and in 1 month, all of a sudden we have to buy it for 25,000. So try to make sure you build that relationship. For the kuli kuli, it's exactly the same thing too. We go to next, there's kuli kuli on the shelf. We go to ShopRite, there's kuli kuli on the shelf. They're
It's just
getting
that
it
most
from
of them, they're
somebody.
asking for NAFDAC number.
What
So
is
I'm here to do that.
okay?
They will not, most of that one, my kulikuli is already going to US, it's already going to UK, but I cannot take as much as I want to. And when I'm sending, they will even advise me. They've done weddings that I supplied kulikuli all the way from Nigeria, like in large quantity. But yes, but they will not let me put my sticker. And you know those stickers when you put, it spreads you. It's none of your business. I give you, how many people have you told I'm selling that kulikuli? Do you understand? But like at a wedding where they share with my number and everything, they enjoy it. Ah, that thing, there was a name. Go and get it. Go and check the bin. Get it for me. I need to check the contact. But you can't do that. I can't do that if there is no NAFDAC. That's what they told me actually.
But what does it take for
I was just
NAFDAC to
gonna
register
ask.
with NAFDAC?
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of
Yes, but I want to, with the kuli now, the kuli is going to pay for that. I'm planning to start, saving, with that. I'm just starting. I've told myself I'm just starting. And I make so much from that kuli oh. So much, oh Amy. So
More than
much.
the clothes, huh?
Ah,
Food,
but I have a
so
passion, and then my friends will tell me, do you want to follow passion or you want to follow what is giving you money?
exactly.
But I have passion. There's something,
passion
The
is
passion is for clothing.
honestly. Do you know how when I see newborn, those clothes, when they bring them, the excitement, when I hold them, like, it's the first business. When I talk about that children's clothes business, I even get emotional. It's the first business that gave me life. I ate from that business. My children went to school with that from that business. So today now, like most people tell me, since it's there, you're not selling it, forget about it. Maybe I can just hold on small. But I don't think I want to. What I need, yes, I don't want to let go. I think what I need with that business, I need to get to somewhere that will get it as the cheapest and be like a major supplier, like a sole distributor. You understand? Like a sole distributor that will sell like the cheapest of all the prices. That's the stage I think I need to get to. Do you know what I do? For everybody that buys children's clothes from me, especially when you come pregnant, we keep praying like back to back. I'm excited, about it. You don't understand. I look forward to you having that baby, see the baby with the clothes, you understand what I'm saying. So there's this thing,
Emotional.
and that's how I started. When I got married, I'll see those beautiful dresses, those expensive, but I couldn't afford them. That's how I'll go to shop. Big shops, I don't want to call their names here. I will enter, I will ask the woman, please, can I take three? Some I deposited with my gold because I had gold jewelries then, plenty. I'm a northern girl now. So every northern girl, I wouldn't say every northern girl, if you know the worth, you will keep gold jewelries. It's something we look forward to leaving for our children. Yes, my late mom left a lot for me that has saved me. When I get broke, I go and sell. So I'm also looking forward to saving for my children and their grandchildren to come. I will deposit, take like 3 dresses. I will go and sell them. And maybe that's where the buying and selling. It's difficult for me to do that business that they show picture when you want, you buy. I don't know how to do it.
Pre-order.
Yes, pre-order businesses.
What do you mean? Like you take a picture of it and put it online?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but you do something similar on Facebook, don't you?
I have them with me. What I'm snapping and posting, I have them physically with me. I'm not just showing you when you want. I'll say, okay, give me your money. Then I'll use your money and go and buy for you and bring it. I have them on ground with me. So you know how they have these drop shippers that they will just you be in their WhatsApp group, they will drop pictures where you see, you post, then your customer will say, oh, I want it this size, this size. You now take their money and give to your supplier. The supplier will send it in, you now come and give to your customer. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah, I do.
So I will deposit and go get 4, 5 dresses. I will sell 4. By the time I'm selling that 4, by the time I'm selling those 4, it's paying for one that my daughter is going to wear. And maybe I may have small change. And you know, when I look at my children's pictures, especially my first baby, when you see them, you just want to swallow this baby like milk, like butter, because they were good clothes, Amy. Good afternoon,
Yeah,
sir.
we've started.
Welcome. Good clothes. Good clothes. So that passion, I just wish I can also give other people the chance to do it. But if I want to leave it, no while I've been thinking of it, age is not on my side anymore. I can't be doing. I'm even looking for services I can do now.
I was just gonna say services is so
Easy,
it's not like it's easy, but it gives you more flexibility.
honestly.
And you know, as a parent, flexibility is like it's luxury for me. You know,
But like for me, me now, my children, they are
you
all
are very
grown.
flexible. Yeah,
They are grown. My
Yeah.
last child is 17 years old. He's done with secondary school. In fact, he should have been at the university this January. But I always make them stay at home for 1 year to learn a skill and then get to leave the house, enter keke, enter taxi, learn to demand for their change, just to make them a little bit street smart. So they stay at home for 1 year before going to school the next year while learning a skill. You understand? So like he is with someone now that is learning about this animation. The guy posts. This guy is the one that he produces for Coco Melon. He's my next door neighbor. So my son is now there working with him. He's learning. He's also editing for him to post, and all that. So that's it. But by October, he should be going. My first daughter has graduated from the university, actually. The second one is in 200 level, about to go to 300 level nursing. So, but I know that I'm not the type of person that wants to stay at home. And that's why I'm looking at this social media monitor. I'm really looking into going it.
the social media, right?
Yes,
You
yes.
does such a good job with it, and me, that was not even a social media person because if you look at my Instagram page, you look at my Facebook page. Facebook was like when we joined Facebook, it was hey, we just did this. Yeah, it was just for she's working now, first day of school. It was very family, and that's why I still like Facebook till today. It's like aunties there, uncles there, grandma, grandpa, and it wasn't so commercial. Right now you don't even know what you're gonna see when you click on Facebook. So I think that's the benefit of social media. When you're talking about the whole selling thing and going in there, and that's another reason I'm getting into YouTube too because I'm finding my voice
Yes.
and I like to talk, but then again, it seems like I'm talking a little bit more than usual.
No, 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 no.
And I'm enjoying it, like literally enjoy every time I turn on the camera and I have everything. It's like a party for me. I enjoy it. So I said, okay, awesome. I mean, I don't want to be in my late 40s and 50s and I'm running around the whole place and I'm hustling and bustling and
Exactly.
it's great, it's good, but I don't want to do it. You know, I want to enjoy
Same thing.
retirement.
Like now, I'm tired.
I don't.
Amy,
Yeah,
I'm
I
really
don't want to
tired.
do it.
Jacking these goods from here to
Yeah,
here, back to Kaduna,
yeah.
come to like today as we went out. If you see the bags we brought out, how much did I sell today, Amy? I can't even say it. Let anybody hear.
The economy.
Yes.
No, see,
We now jacked again and went back.
Please, if I can put my energy in this social media thing they are doing,
Yeah, well,
why not? And actually, I do it without any effortlessly.
she does.
It just comes,
She
but it's just for
does.
me to take it serious. If I see it, why not? Like what I'm telling them, maybe if I don't want to leave the clothing, if I feel that much, I don't want to leave it. Even if it's a crèche, I've been a teacher. If my children start having kids, if their husbands, their partners are okay with it, I can just start up a crèche. I can start up a crèche. Up there, a big building. I imagine an open space, just like the way Primark is in London, where I can just hang in these clothes. People walking there, they can walk in. It will be in my house, not even like in a marketplace, but maybe like a separate gate, that is still part of the other. Maybe there's a small gate I can walk through and enter and see what they are doing. Drop your kids for me, even if it's not a proper crèche for everybody, but family, my brother's children, my cousins, you want to come, I can use it as a retirement stuff. Bring the kids in. I'm here. Let me take care of them while they go pursue their dreams, as well. But I'm really looking into the social media thing.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
such a.
But sometimes it's not just enough. You see a lot of them that even started with the social media, they are now finding one or two things that they are selling. It's either they are selling how you can get monetized, they are collecting money. They are doing one workshop, you are paying money. They are doing one thing, they are selling one thing or the other. Some of them are going into hair brands now. They are selling once you've made this thing. Because even now they said Facebook has reduced this money. They are not paying as much as they started. Yes.
That's why I kept telling you to go on YouTube. I mean, I'm not 100% familiar with how much YouTube we pay, but then again, it's at the end of the day, we
Continual.
want to diversify our portfolio, right? I'm doing this thing. How can I do this, do
YouTube
all
is
of
the
this
editing
thing?
thing is
It
serious.
is the lots of
But see this
restrictions.
Facebook now, once you enter one or two editing like you, maybe some people will tell me if you still go there, you still learn. But like I told you, the age is not the same again. That's that's
We're still learning.
that's
What are you
Learning
talking
keeps
about?
you young.
that anxiety of wanting to. Sometimes I don't even mind. Sure, I told you today as I'm coming, I'm just handing my phone, check why my Instagram is not working.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna check
Sometimes I'm
in.
in that stage. I don't want to move. I don't want to do extra. That's why I've been waiting to come and meet Amy. I'll just give you my phone. Amy, touch it. Anything you can touch. Touch. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So that's what I'm talking about the YouTube. I feel it's more difficult, more tasking.
No.
I'll have to do a lot of work with the editing, with the blah blah. But with Facebook, sometimes they are just templates, you just tack, put your videos, it goes there, I go. Where I want to cut, I cut. Where I want to increase, I increase,
Can you
and
imagine?
I'm
Look at
done.
you talking about Facebook. Like it's the same idea. Posting pictures, posting videos. If you need help setting it up, I can help you set it up. But then again, you learn how to post the videos and the pictures. But guess what? I have posted probably bad pictures and bad videos. But when I look back at the previous videos, I'll
You're
see,
happy
wait a
because you
minute,
are
what did I
growing.
do? Okay, this is what I said. Oh my God, I said this like 5 times. And then I know, okay, next time, say it only 3 times. And then the next time. And you just learn because you do so well with the Facebook. You do so with the Facebook, so just like take it there and just have fun with it. She does a lot of live videos, and it's nice that you have that retirement set. Point I'm ready for
Just
what will I
relaxing.
call it? Relaxing. And and who you are again is it's an inspiration
Mm,
to do that because he's my retirement baby.
mm,
When those are the others are gone, he's not going anywhere.
mm.
So I have to make sure I am on my
And
toes,
you're
I am
available.
fit, I am available, and I'm not I have to be 60 to be doing like this, 50.
Mm-mm.
I can just kick back and
Even
we're
now,
just
even
doing
now,
these
I'm
things. And
getting
that's
tired.
my prayer that I just enjoy
See the way
the
you just sounded
whatever.
like Tega. Like Tega. She just sounded like Tega.
I mean, if I'm working, it's gonna be. I like working. So if I'm working at 50, then it's
Just
because
leisure.
yes,
Because you just like
pleasure.
it, not because
Yes,
you
that
have to.
that's my prayer.
Mm,
And there was something you said about clothes. I didn't want to interrupt you. There's sometimes you're selling some things that are expensive and the kids can afford to wear it. It's okay. Because it took me almost 4 years
to
into my
realize.
business before I started paying myself money from the business.
Okay.
Sometimes when you're doing a business, you can't just say, "Oh, this is a profit that came working," and you just eat from it.
Mm.
because then it's gonna look like I'm not selling. I'm gonna look
They
like
have
I'm
been
not making
eating
any
now.
money from it, and it's like discipline because if the money just comes and you're like, some money is coming, you're just dipping into it, the money is not gonna be there. But if when it comes, you sit there, the $5 comes in, that $5 profit. I'm not dipping into that $5. Maybe I will dip into
That's another thing.
$1,
Emmy saving.
but
I
yeah,
don't. I don't ever
no
have.
matter how small it
I don't
is,
ever have any other money anywhere.
it's just even if it's 500 naira that's coming in, and you're like, I'm gonna flex with the 100 naira because after your hard work, you want to. But best believe that that 400 naira, I'm not touching it.
Mm.
I just look at it like I just made 100 naira profit, no matter what. No magic. I won't even touch that 400 naira.
Mm-hmm.
Because you are looking at it like money is there. Next time, another 400 naira, you put in that 100. Next time, another 400 naira, put in that 100. And it's going to look like you're depriving yourself of this. It's only going to be for a short time. That's what I always tell any business owner.
Yes, it's true.
That time will come where they can. I've gone to the thrift store, you know, I've gone to the thrift store. So it's not thrifting is not something that is foreign for me or anything like that. No, because you have to find things that you can do that will help you save. I have lived paycheck to paycheck. I know what it's like. But then you still have to prepare for those things that
Exactly.
come up. And I hear this thing a lot. I'm broke. I'm broke. I don't say it because my words are so
Powerful.
powerful, and I'm very intentional. I don't believe in this is a coincidence. My words are so powerful that I'm very careful with what comes out of my mouth.
Exactly.
Whatever I say, that's what I want to happen.
Mm.
So I won't do it. I won't say it. And I just am intentional with those things and not, you know, I mean, people are different. People want to do what they want to do when they can do it. I've suffered. I've worked so hard. Now it's time to flex and do this. But no, I've eaten indomie and egg every day before. So I love indomie and egg. Nothing wrong with indomie and egg. So it's not from a place of
Indomie egg is a rich man's food.
It's rich man's food now. So if you think I have to say sip gari. Just say if you're
indomie
drinking
and
gari.
egg, gari and granite, and
Even Gary, now no one is cheap.
No one is
you
cheap
know,
anymore, but at least even
so
if you have to look at you, don't say, do you know how much is
let's
in
not use the
the.
word cheap, inexpensive.
I
Yeah,
understand.
don't even see it as you're lacking or you're suffering because
Exactly.
it's just,
Or the
it's just,
solution.
yeah,
You
you
don't
just,
see things.
yeah, when you are just looking at life like that, you don't even see those
If you
things.
look at charge,
So
you
just,
charge
even
a
if it's
power
10
bank, the
kobo,
phone
you
at you.
still save it for a rainy day.
You can
That's
buy.
what I always call it. Because we're gonna try and set up that, and you can do live sales too. I don't know what they call it here, but there are some apps that I've used, and when I had all these products that I was getting rid of from the shop, you can sell it online. And I will put my camera, and you see I will stand here and I'm like, oh, I'm selling this shoe, this beautiful shoe. Look at it, look at that. They're like, oh, they want it, and they can just pay for it right there.
Okay, that's
And
like
I've
auctioning.
sold, yeah,
Your
like an
auction.
auctioning. So maybe I want to sell the shoe for $10, and I say, okay, I'm going live, and I put $8, and somebody will just pay for it right there and then. So if A bids on it and they pay for it,
It's not common here.
I just sit the shoe down there. That's why I say I'm not new to thrifting. When I clean up, I declutter all of this stuff, perfectly good stuff, no holes, no stain. What do I do with it? I like to recycle. I just take picture of everything. I go live and I'm like, look at this shirt. And you're buying it $2, $3, $4. And before you know it, the whole thing is
How do
gone.
you get audience in that case?
That's why she said an app. Maybe they've already
They
created
said
the
it was
niche
an
for it.
app. Yes.
Okay, eBay,
I'm gonna
eBay
show you
does
the
that.
app. eBay is, I don't know if you can go live on eBay, but if you can, I will let you know. But there's a different app that you can use, and you can sell. I've sold clothes there, I've sold shoes there, both Ankara, Adire, and I'll just have everything. Like I have the hangers there, and I'm like, yeah, look at this. And you have people coming in, and they're like, oh no, I want the yellow top, the one hanging over there, and you'll pull it out, and maybe you have it in your closet for $10, and you're like, okay, who wants it? There you go. You want it for 8, and somebody will just hit $8.
How do you
And the
get
moment
to
they
that?
hit, and the moment they hit $8, you the money goes directly to your account. So you're not waiting for them to give you money or anything. The app pays for the shipping. So by the time
Okay.
A says, I want this, they get a deal because you bought 5, 6 items. I put it together, I put it right here for A, and I put it in a bag, I drop it in the post office to be shipped. I put it in this. So I'm always happy to get into, I don't throw anything away. You know, I don't throw anything away because at the end of the day, that extra $50
Will go a
is a
long
long
way.
way. That's gonna fill up my gas tank for the week. You know, so I always try to take advantage or leverage anything. This is not useful anymore. Okay, oh, maybe not use the word useful. I don't need it anymore. I just put it up
Or
there,
maybe you need to even
$5.
replace it
I
with
want to
something
replace it with
bigger.
something else. You're like, oh
Mhm.
yeah, I want it $4. I just pack it up like this. I always make sure my presentation, that way they know every time they're buying from me,
They are
when they
getting
open their
something.
package, it's wrapped in the paper wrap. Even though it's, it's thrifted, it's great. Then I have my thank you note, thank you for the purchase, this, and I wrap it in something. So if it's delivered to their front door and it rains, the rain does not get to it. It's in a waterproof wrap.
Mm.
Everything is just presentation and everything. So
Mm.
once you just, I don't know. I don't know if there is one here that you can use. I probably will look, but you can go on live on Instagram. We're gonna check your Instagram account so you can go live. And you can say your kuli kuli there. Like you said, people are getting married, they're doing this, they can buy in bulk. I wish I knew a shop that
Only
even want
kuli
to
kuli.
stock up. I would have.
It's just I'm getting tired. On Wednesday like this, I saw kuli kuli 120 something thousand in oil.
You sold.
One
Really?
by hawking, I carried it like in
I've
bucket.
seen.
And then in
Buy your
church,
sweet kuli kuli, you know.
in
In
church,
church, but not that.
oh,
My church now we're planting churches,
okay.
so church is a bit empty. But you see that one in new market, I don't miss it Wednesday. And that 120 I sold on that Wednesday, about 40 something K is gain. 40 something thousand there is gain. Almost 70% gain. But if I had sold it to people that will go and retail, I'll make maybe just 15,000. But it's still fine. Imagine if I have 10 people that can buy 10 of those bags that I sold that day.
Exactly. It is volume.
15 times 10 is 150K that I'm making. So that's the target. Even the kulikuli is not like I told you, I'm not getting any younger. I want to do more production,
Yeah.
produce it.
You're not old.
I'm not okay. I'm not old, but like the age.
Take
I,
it
I
out
know
of
what
your
you
head.
mean.
I know, but you know what I'm.
It's getting too awful. I'm
I'm
not getting
saying
any
it.
younger. I'm not getting any
My
younger.
knees, my
Your children
knees,
came early and then
and my knees.
I
Amy,
know they
you know the
hurt.
hustle. You
Yeah.
know my knees. Truly I did not want to come up. I wouldn't have come up this staircase as soon as I saw this spiral climbing like this. I almost. It's one of the reasons I don't come again to your place.
Yeah, it's a lot of stairs.
Oh, this one is worse than the house. Oh. This one is more than the one in the house.
Yeah.
no, the house on is the house on is more. It's longer.
The house one is just three now. A bit two.
This one
The house one is
something.
two.
Next step
Next step consulting.
consulting,
Next step consulting.
empowering emerging businesses.
Next step consulting.
Hello friends, I came for Next Step Consulting free seminar here in the city of Port Harcourt GRA, and guess what? Aside the knowledge I got today, I'm going home with some really good hamper. This is Kuli Kuli Granite Oil and this is some really beautiful snacks in here. So tell me, why wouldn't you be here next time?